Good day everyone, especially to Sir Mau. So today, we're diving into a video topic about China claims our territory, which is the Philippine Sea. So as you can see, I have a note or script here pertaining to my reaction to the video. So here's what it is. So first, what is the historical basis for the Philippines claims in the West Philippine Sea and how does it align with international law? So based on my reaction video, the historical basis for the Philippines claims in the West Philippine Sea comes from its geographically proximity and historical use of the area. International law like the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea or UNCLOS supports countries' rights to claim water within a certain distance of their coastlines, known as exclusive economic zones or EEZs. So the Philippines argues that the water within the West Philippine Sea fall within its EEZ based on UNCLOS rules. However, there are disputes with other countries like China which also claim part of the area. These disputes often involve complex legal and political discussions. And second is, how have diplomatic efforts, including arbitration cases, shaped the Philippines' stance on its territorial claims in the West Philippine Sea? So, diplomatic efforts such as arbitration cases have influenced the Philippines' stance on its territorial claims in the West Philippine Sea. For example, the Philippines brought a case to an international tribunal to resolve disputes with China over maritime boundaries. The tribunal ruled in favor of the Philippines, stating that China claims lack a legal basis. This decision boosted the Philippines' confidence in its claims and strengthened its position in negotiation with other countries. However, diplomatic efforts alone haven't fully resolved the disputes, and ongoing discussion and negotiations continue. And the third one is, what evidence exists regarding the alleged secret deal between Rodrigo Duterte's administration and China, and how does it impact the Philippine sovereignty and the region? So, based on what I've seen in the video, regarding the alleged secret deal between Rodrigo Duterte's administration and China, evidence mainly consists of statements from officials and leaked documents. Some argue that Duterte's friendly stance towards China, particularly was the West Philippine Sea disputes, suggests a hidden agreement between the two countries. However, concrete evidence of such a deal remains elusive. If such a deal were to exist, it could impact the Philippine sovereignty and the region by potentially compromising its territorial claims or resource rights. Critics fear that any agreement made without transparency could undermine the Philippines' ability to assert its rights in the West Philippine Sea sovereignty. However, without clear evidence or official information, the exact nature and impact of any alleged deal remain subject to speculation and debate. So, as further to
So, good day sir, I am Marvin Duran, and here is the continuation of Mr. Lapis video reaction about the West Philippine Sea, and here is my script. So, next question is, how have regional tensions, including military activities and resource exploitation, influenced the Philippine approach to asserting its claim in WPS? So, regional tensions, military activities, and resource exploitations have significantly influenced Philippines' approach asserting its claims in the West Philippine Sea. Is that the Philippines pursued a combination of diplomatic and legal strategic measures to protect its territorial rights, including filing a case with the Permanent Court of Arbitration, and also Philippine uses of other countries such as US to increase their patrols in West Philippine Sea to avoid bullying of China Coast Guard China Coast Guard through Philippine Coast Guard. So next is, what are the implications of the Philippine engagement with other nations such as US and ASEAN in addressing disputes and ensuring maritime security in the West Philippine Sea? So the Philippine engagement with other nations, particularly the US and ASEAN, has several implications for addressing disputes and ensuring maritime security in West Philippine Sea. So first is engagement of US. So Philippines engaged with US to enhance military cooperation and provide the Philippines with support in terms of military equipment and intelligence sharing. Next is the ASEAN. Philippines engaged with ASEAN to pursue a multilateral approach to address regional disputes, promoting dialogue and cooperation among member states. So overall, engagement with these nations strengthens the Philippine position in the West Philippine Sea, both in terms of security and diplomatic efforts to address disputes. So the last question is, how do you think does this documentary affects the maritime industry? And how do you think this also affects you as a future seafarer? So watching these documentaries about disputes in the West Philippine Sea have a big impact on maritime industries and on me. So first is the impact of this documentary to maritime industry. So it is so first is the awareness and understanding. So these documentaries help people and the maritime industry understand understand the challenges and risks in the West Philippine Sea. Second is safety measures. Companies might invest more in their equipment and training to help, to keep their ships in safe in these areas. Next is these documentaries also encourage government and international organizations to work together to find solution to these disputes. So, as a future seafarer, watching these documentaries about the WPS helps me learn more about the sea and the job that I want to, and it can also teach me how important it is for countries to work together to keep the sea safe for everyone. That's all. Thank you.